Hello, anyone who is watching. A like already, it's just started. Like, I mean, come on. Oh dear. Well, in the meantime, I'm actually gonna start Train Simulator, and I'm gonna take a very quick break that I should have taken before, but you know, this game takes ages to load, so by the time I get back, it'll probably just have just started, so yeah, give me a few minutes. Right, let me pull up the stream on the Steam browser. Thingy-majig. See if I can't find it and stuff. There it is. Make sure it's muted. Right, there we go. So, apologies. I'm not gonna sound very enthusiastic or probably be very talkative because I am quite tired. I've been awake for a long time, but I figured I'm not gonna push the stream back again, so I figured I'd show something off anyway. That means I'm not gonna be streaming for too long. I'm just gonna do one short-ish scenario. Blech, can't even speak properly. Just watch. I reckon half of this stream is gonna be game loading or something. Oh dear, I don't even know what I want to do. Let's see, have I done all the 317 scenarios? I have not. That one's 60 minutes though. Why? Why? Why is the 317 scenario so long? What about Portsmouth direct line? That one's 40. That one's 45. That one is 30. Oh, I've done that one before, but it never acknowledged it. That was a bit of a bug, though, wasn't it? Oh, I know the oh, TMD. Let's see. MEA hoppers. Oh my god, I just can't ever find anything that's the right duration. Actually, Wherry lines. Yeah, this one will do. 35 minutes, and the Armstrong Powerhouse Class 150/2. That works for me. Now watch as it takes a million years, as in a million-ty billion-ty years, to load. I'm gonna die. Now, some brief computer news. And, unfortunately, the GTX 1650 has decided, well, not to die, but, yes, the issues with the 1650 were becoming a bit more prevalent, as such that, well, it started making a racket. Was it yesterday? Or the day before, I think. Started making a racket after I closed a game. Was it when I started a game? And I figured, yeah, you know, sometimes this racket will go away if I put the computer on to sleep. So that's what I did. Made sure that my Chrome wasn't running, just Discord and Steam. Put the computer on to sleep. Left it for a minute. Hit the keyboard to start it up, and it wouldn't. Yeah, it wouldn't boot from sleep. It would just make a brief whir of the fans, and then just sort of die. Then another brief whir, and then just stop again, and then it would sort of power on but not boot. So like the PC was on, but the screen was still asleep. It was like the lights were on but no one was home. I had to hold the power button down to get it to turn off, and it sort of treated turning back on like it was hibernated instead of simply sleep mode. So yay. Yeah, the issue was replicated two more times. Every single time the fans started up, it seemed to... Yeah, I don't know if that was an issue with the 1650 was causing, like it was a power surge or something, or if it was something more fundamentally wrong with the PC itself. But now that I've switched back to the 1050, it's not doing the same thing. So yeah, color me confused. I'm not sure, but yeah, the 1650 is in a box now. It's ready to be sent back to Poland for repairs. And yeah, it might break. It might be completely shot. Might need to be completely replaced. It is within warranty, so yeah. Damn bloody shame, but it's not too much of a loss. I mean, the 1650 is only a bit better than the 1050 Ti that it replaced, and that is now currently in the PC. So shouldn't be much of a difference. I mean, I do typically play with lower graphic settings anyway. Still, it's a hardware limitation, so I don't know if the 1650 was drawing too much power or what. I can't bring that up yet, can I? Because it's still loading in it. Oh, I have forgot to turn the in-game volume down. But fortunately, because it will have loaded everything into the cache, it should load everything back up fairly quickly. So, woo, yay! Gonna have to load it again, but you know, to take less time. So this is going to be a scenario on Armstrong Powerhouse Wherry lines, Norwich to Great Yarmouth and Lowestoft. Yeah, that's loud. Now, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me over that racket? If not, I will close the scenario, change the volume. Bearing in mind that I'm not going to be streaming for too long because I am quite tired. You could hear me over the engine noise. It's going to be some brief audio feedback probably, so... Woo, yay! Going to be great. Can you guys hear me? Loud. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, that's sounded okay. It's actually a class 150/2, and I have noticed that my microphone is whistling a bit. that was just feedback from the stream. Sorry about that. So, okay, hang on. Oh, what's going on? Ah. I've put the stream into full screen by mistake. Yeah, okay. So, I've got an audio issue too. So, the so first I'm going to put the game audio down, and there may be a brief sound cutout. Let me just check with Audacity what it's like. Yeah. There's a lot of background noise, so I'm gonna have to unplug the microphone and plug it back in. So hopefully there won't be any terrible noises afterwards. Give us a second. And that looks much better to me. And that, yes, that is much better than this. Microphone and plug it back in. Background noise. Yeah, no more rumbling in the background, so apologies for that brief delay. Go away. Honestly. Right. Load it back up. Should be fine. Mole Man crashed the Capital Star. I think I've crashed the Capital Star once or twice, but doesn't really matter too much. It's just a train. It's an okay train. I've never been on one, actually. Oh, nope. Right. Better? It sounds better to me. So, Right, so we'll set up the cab. If there was a GSMR, I would put it in. I think there's a CSR. There's an NRN, but there isn't CSR on this. Destination indicator. We need to put that to Norwich. If we can find it. Oh, there we go. (150-213). Yes. Very outwardly similar to the Class 317, but not a Class 317. I've never been on one of these in real life. It's funny, isn't it, in a way? Yes. Yes, I know what a 378 is. I just said I haven't been on one. Which way are we going? We're going via Acle and Lingwood, Brundle, and final destination of Norwich. And signal is green. Now the Wherry lines are quite different from other routes in that there are many lines going into Great Yarmouth, but they're all one way. So this route, this line goes all the way to Acle, this one goes via what's it called? Reedham, I think. So yeah. As you can see, they both converge. Platform 1 seems to only be able to service the Acle line. I mean, technically, the 455 isn't a 317. Apparently the traction motors are different. And if you've been on a 315/7, not 315, 455/7, then they have a different TSO carriage than the /8s and 9s. TSO from a 455/7 is actually from a class 508. Which is kind of strange. So we have a whopping top speed of 60 miles an hour. That's because we're on jointed track. At least I assume that's right. Jointed track, and I assume an Intercity 125 would not exactly work too well here. It's actually quite a short journey. Oh, that's broken. Yes, we'll reach Acle in 0.2 miles, which would mean it would be about there. Which obviously is wrong. 5 watching, incredible. Unpopular. Next thing you know, it'll be 5 million. Or 5,000. I can dream, can't I? That's all my life is now, a dream. Oh, sudden lag stutter, not lag stutter, load stutter, that's the word. Well, this is going to be the journey just for a little while. Endless sea of white, travelling at a meh 60 miles an hour. With an unknown distance until our first stop in Akel, or Akel, or however it's pronounced. I think it's Akel. Pardon me, I keep coughing. Not sure why. Not the most exciting of routes, I suppose, but it does come with a lot of scenarios. Albeit in the Class 37. Fairly expensive for what it is. It's just that. But it costs the same as the whole East Coast mainline route, which is a lot longer and has a lot more stations on it. Ooh, pardon me. Aha, we're approaching Akel now. Might be getting a message there. AWS, because we're approaching a 20 limit. Let off the power. There's the approach signal. A signal that can only show a green or a yellow aspect. And then the main signal, which can show either green or red, that's known as a home signal. We have no timetable to adhere to, so we're fine. Oh. That's a red. I'm guessing that's A2. It indeed is. Request to pass signal approved. Currently having a bit of trouble pulling off signal A2. Oh, whoops. It said I had permission to proceed. Not my fault that the semaphores don't always work properly. Yes, that is, I suppose, an issue with an old semaphore like this. They can freeze up. Oh wow! Look how far back the wire goes. I think there might supposed to be a signal box here. I'm not sure. Whatever. Let's continue our journey. Oh, I'm speeding already. Woohoo! Well, hopefully I'm not going to crash into another train. Doesn't look like it. Shouldn't be. Everything is fine. It was just a slight issue. It's fine. On a 1 in 110 gradient. That's not super steep. 130 now. So it's a little less steep. Really not sure why it's called a 1 in X number here gradient. Because that would imply that a 1 in 1 gradient would be vertical. Right? Or is that a 45-degree angle? I don't know. Another approach signal. This one is showing green. Approaching Lingwood Station, we shall coast from here and start braking around about now.
want to pull in nice and casually, and with any luck, all of the doors shall open. There we go. Isn't it a little chilly for that sort of clothing? Honestly, woman, put something more on. Unless you're drunk as a skunk. Oh, and she vanishes. Okay. Where'd the rest of my wall? Hey, excuse me, I don't want you falling down. I need to send you put you at the post tomorrow. Where's my other water bottle gone? Up there. Wheel slip, yay! Okay, we'll stay in the fourth application. For the time being, go up to 5 again. 6 and 7. Approaching Brundle in just under 1.5 miles. Another approach signal. It's green though. Aha, this for the speed restriction. Oh, loading things in. Load stutter again. Oh, there's a slight downhill gradient here. Now you can see the platform is quite long, but only the last portion of it is actually in use. And that would be really useful to have a nice long platform, but nope. Let's not maintain half of it. Whoa! And stop train. All doors have opened. Is the nice person still watching, or have they disappeared? I do not know. Ah, neat. I heard this scenario is only 1 minute later than the real time. So it's currently, well, I say 1 minute later, in a way, almost. It's 1843 in real life, but 1642 in the game. Well, still 1642, it's now 1844 in real life. As another 150/2 passes us, pulling into Brundle, going to Great Yarmouth. And our final stop is Norwich. It's getting quite dark out there. Good thing we have lights. Switch to the night light because it is getting dark. Not sure if it's going to start snowing or if it's just the light is fading and the sun is going down. Going through Brundle Gardens station now. Not scheduled to stop here. Speeding. That's what happens when you're tired and you get a little distracted. At Morpeth Board, the speed restriction does not apply to us. Typically, the upper number would be for freight and the lower number for passenger services, but in this case the upper number is for locomotive hauled services and the rest is for multiple units. I don't know why, maybe because locomotives are heavier or something. It's for this bridge here, very small bridge. Don't know why you can't just pass over it at 60 miles per hour in a locomotive. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me, matey. Breaking news, it snowed in the east of England today. Absolutely no one was surprised. Breaking news, a train was late into Great Yarmouth Station today and absolutely no one was shocked. Why was this breaking news? I don't know. Perhaps the system is just broken. And perfect that 1950s newscaster voice. Breaking news. RMS Olympic has returned from the dead and turned into a ship girl. I mean, it doesn't really matter. No one's really watching the stream, except for me, maybe.
someone else. Maybe it's Joel Montgomery watching. I don't know. If it is, he's not said anything. Please, say something in chat, I'm lonely. Approaching Norwich, 1.5 miles away. We shall soon have to slow down quite dramatically to 15 miles an hour. And there's a... oh, it was yellow, now it's green. Let me just take a look at the map. Yes, it would have been for that train, I think, to Sheringham. And we're getting quite a bit of load stutter now, as the station loads in. Something I want to check. Frame rate is not great. Not sure if that's an issue because I'm using a worse, technically worse GPU than I was the other day, or if it's just because Norwich Station is really slow on my system. Oof. Oof. Off. Load stutter. Let me pause. That tends to help a little bit. Yeah, it might be because I'm looking at something heavily detailed or something in the distance. It put my brakes on. It put the emergency brake on for no good reason. Yeah, it might be these 86s, the dozens of carriages, but yeah, probably more than likely it's there's various highly detailed trains in Norwich Station that are slowing me down. Oh, well, it's better now. It's a 20 FPS, so yeah, I don't know if that's just the card, just the GPU being worse than the 1650, or or if it's just the scenario. Can often just be the scenario. I mean, this game is terribly unoptimized for modern hardware. And a 1050 Ti may be a few years old by now, but it still roughly equals modern compared to the, I don't know, 780s or whatever that was out at the time this game came out. Right, well, fairly short scenario. It's only meant to be about 35 minutes long. There's a 150 sharing the siding with what looks like an 86 in Rail Express Systems colours. It is exactly an 86 in Rail Express Systems livery. 86425. Right, put that back to the Great Yarmouth. We'll switch to the other cab. Even though technically there's no point. Chilly old drive, that. Yes, indeed. I mean, I don't know what day it's meant, what time of the year it's meant to be. I mean, obviously winter, but I don't know what day of which month. Just the year, which is 2001, it's meant to be in. Pass signal at danger once. Oops. Improper horn use 8 times. Really? Really? Does that really matter? I mean, especially in a scenario based in the early noughties when there was no such thing as improper horn use. Hmm. Well, I promised to stream, you've got to stream. Figured I may as well announce the next one, because I said at the start of this stream I'm actually quite tired, so the plan was never to go too long into this. If I'd not been tired, I probably would have gone a few hours, but I'm just not really up to it. So I quit the game, and I will set about scheduling the next stream. It won't be a train simulator stream. It will be F1 2020. It will be next Wednesday around 7. Actually, I'll start it just before 7 p.m. on Wednesday, so let me schedule stream, reuse the settings because it will be the same stream key. Stream. I don't want to change the thumbnail just yet in case something that isn't safe for work comes up. Oh. Yeah, I'll just do the same thing. Wednesday at say 1850. Enable monetization. Right, and yeah. Okay, well, that's it for today. Sorry that it wasn't longer, but yeah, I am tired and the like, so catch you guys next time. Thank you very much for watching, and good night.